On April 13th, many local veterans will board the Honor Flight. Honor Flight Southern Indiana President Jerry Blake is back with us to tell us the story for 2024. It's good to see you.
Good morning.
It's almost time.
It's almost time. I'm telling you, it goes too quick.
It does. It does. How many folks are going to be boarding that plane?
We have 86 veterans and 86 guardians, along with our staff and the medical.
And what are the age ranges?
Right now, our oldest vet is 97, Mr. Putnam. He is a Vanbury County resident. He's a World War II veteran, served in Germany.
And youngest?
Youngest is probably 80, 81. Most of our flight are from the Korean War era veterans.
Wow, that's amazing. And how do you locate them? How do you identify all the people who are eligible to go?
We have spots. We set it to VA once a week now. That's where a lot of them are coming from. But we advertise out every time we're out running around. If I see a veteran, I say, have you been on the Honor Flight? And all of ours. We have probably about 200 volunteers, and that's their sole purpose, is to get these veterans so they can get that last mission that's owed them.
Oh, wow. It's so powerful. Ron, of course, is always a part of it, and he always speaks about how moving it is and joyful, too, to be a part of this experience. So for folks who don't know what that day is like, give us the agenda of the day.
It's a long day. We start them out about 5:30 in the morning, feed them breakfast, get them out to the airport, get them through the orientation, get them into the back, and we load them up. And usually we fly out at about 6:30. It's about an hour and 15, hour and 20-minute flight. Get them off in D.C., get them on the buses. We have 4 buses, red, white, blue, and gold. Then we start the trip. We usually start out at World War II Memorial, and we usually give them their box lunch there. They can tour there. They do the Vietnam, they do the Korean. We do a couple other places. Then we have lunch. Then we go to the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier. We watch the changing of the guards, which is, everybody just thoroughly enjoys that. This year we're trying to get some of our vets to lay the wreath at the tomb.
Oh, so that would be special.
That's
a
special.
Very special moment.
We're trying to get that done. We finish up in the afternoon with the Navy, the Air Force. We do a drive around. If we have female veterans with us, we stop at the Women's Memorial. We already have their names sent in. They come aboard. They give them a certificate and thank them for their service. We end up back at the airport. We feed them dinner there. Get back aboard the plane, get back in about 8 o'clock. Takes about 20, 30 minutes to get them lined up. We parade them through the airport to the end, then we give them the rest of their mail so they can take home. Mail call is very important to these veterans.
And so what do you need from us?
Main thing for the mail call is we have different drop-offs that you can drop off to. You have Golden Corral, you have the Mission Barbecue, Red Cross, any of the old National Bank branches, and any of the public libraries. Just drop your cards, drop your letters.
Just put a card in there.
Just put a card in there, thanking them for their service and wishing them luck, and they thoroughly enjoy it.
Oh, it's amazing. And just listening you talk about the day, this takes a lot of planning.
A lot of planning, and I tell you, we have the best volunteers in the world. I thoroughly enjoy working with our volunteers, and they are a great bunch of people.
Well, I'm sure they are to orchestrate this every year. Thank you, Jerry, so much.
Thank you. Thanks
Appreciate
for having
what
me.
you do. We'll be back with Ron's weather right after this. Stay with us.